So finally, Arsenal announced their new manager in Unai Emery. Thank goodness for that. So now we can get into the two finals this weekend. First of which is a Championship playoff final with Aston Villa versus Fulham. And then we have Liverpool versus Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Oh, what a weekend. You know what? Let's get into it. Hi, and welcome again to Arsenal Public TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. So like I said in my intro, finally, Arsenal have announced Unai Emery as the club manager or the coach. So that is out of the way. This weekend, i.e. tomorrow, we're going to have two finals. One of which is the Championship playoff final for the position to get back into the Premiership. And the second is going to be Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Oh my goodness, what a weekend. It's going to be a weekend of fantastic football, I hope. But you know what, let me just review quickly the first match between Aston Villa and Fulham. Let's talk about the first team, which is Fulham. So they went on a 23-game unbeaten run, which was, at I think this present time, is a club record. And of course, that was one of the reasons they've got into this position, into the playoff final. Surprise, surprise, or no surprise, Sessegnon, Ryan Sessegnon is the top scorer. Even though this guy is like a fullback, come like left winger, he's top scorer with 15 goals. So yeah, really proud for him. I'm just thinking, come the final tomorrow, I don't want him to be overwhelmed. He's only 18 years old. When I do see him play on the odd occasion, this boy plays as if he's beyond his years. It seems like nothing, kind of bothers him. He just goes out there and plays his game. So I'm hoping this is going to do the same thing come tomorrow against Aston Villa. The last time Fulham were in the Premiership was 2013. So it's the best part of 5 years, So they will be definitely looking to get back into the Premiership after that 5-year, miss from the Premiership. Am I worried for Fulham tomorrow? Not really. Looking at how they beat, Derby, even though they went one goal down in the first leg and they came back in the second leg and beat and saw off Derby. They're on a small run, so they've got that positivity on their side. So I would back, or I'm going to back Fulham. However, Aston Villa, they've got Steve Bruce, and they've also got John Terry, so two old heads of the Premiership. I'm a little bit worried in that sense because no matter how much Arsenal, my goodness, what's going on, Arsenal, that Fulham do have the attack in Ryan Sessegnon and other players, I do worry literally that in John Terry, he is good at organising, his defence. We saw that when he was playing for England. He wasn't the fastest of defenders, but his positioning and his thought processing was a lot quicker. Aston Villa, their top scorer is Albert Adonha. And again, he has 15 goals, the same as Ryan Sessegnon. They didn't go on a long unbeaten run like Fulham. However, they won 25 matches, throughout the whole season. They have been missing from the Premiership since 2015. So of course they will, be looking to get back into the Premiership. Am I really overly worried? No, I've got Fulham to beat Aston Villa, I would say 2-1. I think Ryan Sessegnon is going to come through. They've got a top-line manager in Djokanovic. But again, on the other side, there's Steve Bruce, who's played in the Premiership. He's managed in the Premiership. They've got John Terry, who has played in the Premiership. But even so, I'm going to say it's going to be Fulham to beat Aston Villa 2-1. Now we get on to the second final, the Champions League final, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Stay tuned. So now for the second final, the Champions League final, which is Real Madrid versus Liverpool. I've had to make some notes because there's so much information, but I just tried to condense information. So I was looking at the internet yesterday, and it's got like win, probability. So with Liverpool, they reckon Liverpool have a 32% win probability versus Real Madrid, who have a 43% win probability. You know what? I'm not even bothered about that because we're talking about human beings here who have to perform under a lot of stress, even though they're paid a lot of money. So forget about that win probability. But anyway, so let's get into it. So Liverpool star man is Mohamed Salah, who scored 46 goals in all competitions. Unbelievable. 46 goals. And he won the Golden Boot Award in England. They're going for their second Champions League final win. The first one was in 2004 when they beat Milan. Absolutely fantastic final. I remember watching that. Kind of, throughout all the probabilities of who's going to win. You know what I mean? But they're going for their second win under Klopp. Just a quick note, and I just want to mention about the Ox, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I feel very, very sorry for him. Literally got injured, couldn't make the final out of the World Cup finals in Russia. Yeah, I know you're going to support your team, and you're sure the lads are going to win. And I think Liverpool might just pull out this win out of the bag. But it's unfortunate you got injured. And you know what? Health is more important than playing matches, even though football careers are very, very short. But you know what? I wish you all the best, Ox, yeah? We're going to Real Madrid now. So, of course, their star man is Ronaldo, who wears the famous number 7. He scored one less than Salah. He scored 45 goals in all competitions. Hasn't been on his best form this season, even though he scored a bag full of goals. They're going for their third consecutive Champions League final wins. Oh my goodness. But my conclusion is, I think it's going to be a high-scoring match. I'm just worried about Liverpool's defence. Are they going to hold out against the likes of Cisco and Ronaldo? But I've got Liverpool to win 3-2. My man, Mohamed Salah, I think he's going to come out all guns blazing. So we've got two finals, of course. The prestigious one is going to be the Champions League final, 7:45. I understand. I'm going to be watching both the finals, anyway. But good luck to Fulham. I think I can feel it. I think we're going to see them back in the Premiership. And good luck to Liverpool. They've got a long pedigree, in European football, and I think Klopp would have organised his team. I know, Zidane, he's got a team full of superstars, but in the final, you never know what's going to happen. So, yeah, I've got Liverpool to win, 3-2 in the final. But either way, enjoy the matches, guys out there, and I'll see you for the next video. This has been Arsenal Public TV.